Works in our minds that separate us, not realizing that only through unity can we solve real problems. We can't solve the problem of prostate cancer affecting black males if those males don't even see themselves as black and don't even realize that they have health predispositions, that they have health concerns based upon their predispositions.
Real life.
They're not arguing the real issues that's affecting them. They're debating on whether you're a Nubian or a Buddhist or a Muslim. Not even ready to tackle the real issues that are happening in our community. Got a story of this person standing in, and he's a Hebrew, and he's arguing with this person that's a Muslim. They argue for standing on a corner. They argue for 2 hours. A white boy police come up and take them both to jail for lottery. One common enemy. One common enemy. And sometimes they say, well, y'all shouldn't talk that black stuff and forget white people and y'all shouldn't speak against white people and all that. It's about loving everybody. But the only thing that can unify us is a common enemy. Do you feel what I'm making? Once you make them aware of a common enemy, then they can come together. Bottom line, we could be disagreeing. All in this house, we can be debating. But say somebody come in with an axe. Okay, you get the door. I get over there behind it. Right. I get behind the bookshelf. Right. We can unify quickly. Because we know it's a common enemy coming through that damn door. Quickly. Well, I get the bag, I get them over there. You say they got guns? Well, look, you get over there and I get over there. We'll get them. So the common enemy unified us. And that's a natural principle. That species are unified based upon protection from a common enemy. You can see that with buffaloes. They try to push each other along when lions come to eat them up. They try to herd together. You see the point I'm making? They move in herds to protect themselves from enemies. Because sometimes the lion just moving as one. They don't always move in a pack. The lions
separate one another.
Sometimes they separate. So my point is that they coming together as a herd is a protection against realistically existing enemies. So this herd-like factor is supposed to protect them from their enemies. This herd-like force is protecting them from enemies that they know they have. So even animals are unifying according to species to protect them from enemies that exist in nature. We want to pretend like we don't have an enemy in nature. Like nature skipped over us. And now we're not on the food chain. Because we don't realize we're in the white boy's food chain.
Literally.
Men, you.
We don't realize.
You people eat men.
Chop.
They men, you.
And what makes us a part of their food chain?
You ain't up on the house.
Jeffrey Dahmer wanted him some chocolate Negro. And he wasn't scared to admit it. The rest of them are like that. But it doesn't just make us a part of their food chain because they're cannibals, because they need us to survive. Listen, last week I came to the realization that the black woman is the strongest woman on earth, on the planet.
It's true.
Period. There's no stronger genetically created woman on the planet. The white woman is weak by nature. And I said, this is where the notion of chivalry comes from. Meaning that she's so fragile and weak that they had to open the damn door for her. She was incapable of opening up the lightest door. During the Dark Ages in Europe, they had to lay down their cape. Because if she got the bubonic plague or a virus, she had no chance of fighting it. She would have died. So all of this chivalry that they practiced from Europe was the protection of their weak, feeble white woman. You understand the point I'm making? But we adopted this culture. Our woman carried 4 or 5 watermelons on her damn head. Snatched trees up out the earth. Do you follow the point I'm making? Even the Asian woman is weak compared to the black woman. Look at an African woman and look at her genetic structure. Look how strong she is. You feel the point I'm making? The black man is equally strong in his position over other nationalities and races of people. Now when the European came over here, he couldn't work out in that hot sun. So how the hell was he going to eat? He needed somebody strong enough to withstand the heat of the cotton fields, who could work tirelessly and ceaselessly. That damn lazy-ass Native American wasn't going to do it. Native Americans running around talking about, oh, burning up forests. No disrespect of the Native American people, but I'm telling you what they was doing. They was warring against each other. They wasn't establishing no monuments and really building nothing as Native Americans. They over here just running around. They certainly wasn't going to work for the white boy. They wasn't working for themselves. They wasn't really doing nothing. Which is why they sit on the land now talking about what the white boy did to us. Okay, that's over with. What you going to do now?
White boy.
Same thing with the black person. It's over with. What are we going to do for our people now? But they sit on Native Americans on reservations. At least they got a reservation with some damn land on it. They don't say, well, black people, y'all can come plant all this over here. Y'all can come set up y'all community over here. They're not going to unify with black people. They want to keep this thin line between, okay, you're not really Native American. They keep that line there. But they sit on reservations and smoke weed.
You can come to the casino.
Yeah, smoke drugs, drunk, high. Talking about this white boy, bad. So they couldn't get the Native American to do the type of labor that ensured their survival. They couldn't feed their own woman. The sun was hot then too. That skin cancer would have ate them up, which is why they went dark, cold Europe. Even when the sun out, it looked dark as hell over there. There's a reason that they were there. So they come over here in America, where it do get hot in some parts of America. It get hot, it burn your ass up. Especially where you can harvest year-round. Places where there are no winters, it's even hotter there, right? Close to the equator. So who's going to work for us to survive over here? These Native Americans ain't going to do it. They high. They off their peace pipes. Smoke lodges. We ain't going to get them to do anything. That's like going in the crack house getting people to work for free. They're not going to do it. So Native American wasn't going to work. So they needed strong black men and black women who could handle the heat of the sun, who could work. So we ensured his survival by being able to do the work. This was the birth of his type of capitalism, exploiting other people for your own survival. He couldn't do it. And their whole economic system is built on the back of the cotton fields and sugar cane, tobacco. Do you see what I'm making? That's the basis of his whole economic reality. Because he couldn't survive on an individual level to feed all of his people. You need black people. On an international level to compete with your oppressive brother in Europe, you need black people to fight in your wars, to help you do work to compete on an economic level to your European counterparts. Because they left Europe escaping the subjugation that they had over there. They couldn't do it by themselves. They needed the black man. They could not survive. So anything that is necessary to your survival can be considered a part of the food chain. Because I have to prey upon them in their labor, their mindset. I got to prey upon them in their unique position to ensure the survival of my people. Even against the oppression of some of my own people. So that's where the exploitation started at. So the European preyed upon us. He is a predator to the black race. Natural by nature. In order for him to survive, with his weaknesses and his limitations, he'd have to prey upon black people to survive. Just like other animals have to prey upon other animals. The crab preys upon their own self to get out the damn bucket. You feel what I'm making? So every animal has a predator. Every species, there's a predator against that species. Every species there is. Even monkeys are now eating animals now to survive. The monkey was a damn vegetarian, right? Now he's actually making spears.
Now he's a vegetarian animal eater.
Making spears, though. Sharpening out spears to eat animals, to go hunting.
This one has to do with chimps. And there's some unusual behavior that has been viewed in chimps that live in Senegal. As you may know, there are different primates that use tools. And that's one of the things that's supposed to separate us from higher level primates from others, is whether or not they're able to make and use tools. This study some biologists viewed these Senegalese chimpanzees not just making spears, breaking off branches, sharpening them with their teeth, taking off all the side branches, but they also viewed them using these spears to hunt and to hunt other primates. They use them to hunt these quite small primates called bush babies that look like little, they're actually pretty cute. They look like little lemurs. So this is a new thing that they've never seen before, and an unusual behavior. The interesting thing about this is that it's the teenagers that use this kind of tool making and tool using behaviors first. They use it before the males do, which are usually the big hunters, and it's believed that they may be picking up this behavior from their mothers, who are believed to be the primary tool makers and innovators in their species.
They go hunting. Next they're going to be hunting humans. The Planet of the Apes was real. The monkeys are not stupid. They're just a humble species.
Right now.
They're not stupid. The European makes you think, oh, these monkeys are stupid. They're ape. That's humility, man. These are extraterrestrial beings in a humble state. And they just saying, I'm not going to fuck with y'all now. I'm going to play stupid and eat my bananas and eat my vegetarian diet. But as soon as you fuck us enough, we're going to start talking. We're going to stand up for our rights, like Bob Marley said. And eventually that ape is going to quit playing idiot and slap the shit out of these Europeans. They already, like I said, they're already making weapons. When I release this DVD, the footage will be on here of monkeys that's now making weapons and hunting. They're evolving. They said, we've been doing this peaceful thing with you too long. Y'all been making us your products of your experiments. I said, a monkey is actually more intelligent than black people. If they say you derived from an ape, that's a compliment. How many ape slave labor camps have you seen? Monkeys are smart enough to stay away from them, play stupid enough to mind their own business, and survive. Black people going to get caught on up into it. How many prisons is they making for monkeys? They can't use monkeys because they play dumb, right? They got hands and legs, but they can't talk. They can't speak English. But we make English, we're proud about it. But the fact that they can't speak English and are looked at as less intelligent, they're freer. You got white boys trying to go and save tropical rainforests to protect monkey rights. They can't even talk.
Right.
There's more people for animal rights than for black rights. Ain't that deep?
Save the whales.
Come on.
Free Willy.
So the monkey is actually most smart enough because, number one, he knows what to eat.
Right.
He knows what to eat. He knows what not to eat. He's stronger. His whole lifestyle is meant to produce and keep him strong. We sit on computers in corporate America, degenerating physically, but thinking that we're succeeding because our data banks, our digital bank entries is going up. Muscles is deteriorating. Sitting on your colon so long it don't even work anymore.
Hungry and can't take a break for the next 12.
Come on. Your eyes going bad looking at the screen all day. You got carpal tunnel syndrome working on the computer. And all you can think of as succeeding is how much money you got in the bank. A monkey don't care about no goddamn money in the bank. He know where to go get his damn bananas from.
Green and rice.
Come on. And you're not gonna come on. And you're not gonna confuse him with all these dietary options. At the end of the day, he just want a banana.
And James.
You're not gonna go telling him about how much protein you need. You ain't getting your protein. A monkey don't want to hear that shit. Give me my damn banana.
No.
A monkey's not listening to their scientists. He's not confused about herbalism. Go ahead, brother.
Every vitamin, every mineral is inside a banana.
Come on.
Every vitamin, every mineral.
Come on.
Inside of one
Well,
banana.
I'll be a monkey's uncle.
Every vitamin, every mineral.
I'll be a monkey's uncle.
I know it's good, but I didn't know everybody.
Every vitamin inside. The B6, B12, everything. Mineral rocks, everything inside.
Potassium, everything.
It's for the perfect food.
No, the man fucking with the banana now. They
Vitamin
genetically
A is
engineering
in
it to make them bigger. They're fucking with everything.
Right.
Tell you something else.
That's why the banana is so damn big here. Because
Teach
they
right.
genetically
Y'all
engineered
beware
us
the
to
carrot.
big banana plant then.
The carrot was not originally orange. That's something that the white man did.
Yeah.